Hey everyone, Baller here. This is now the second game for February 10, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is Brooklyn Nets with a record of 29 wins and 25 losses, visiting Washington Wizards with a record of 24 and 29. This one will be played at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. Again, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Alright, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings so that we can see these two teams. Um, sorry about this. Brooklyn Nets, they are at number 8, so they're looking good, right? They belong in the playoffs, so to speak. But if you take a look at their form, their last 10 games, man, they have only won once. Matter of fact, approaching this game, they are on a 9-game losing slump. Yes, you heard me right. 9-game losing slump. Brooklyn Nets. All right, for Washington Wizards, they're not that far. They are at number 11 in the Eastern Conference, and their form is also not that far. I mean, last 10 games they have only won twice. I'm talking about Washington Wizards. Approaching this game, man, they are on back-to-back losses. All right, so on this game, Washington Wizards will have the home court advantage. In terms of momentum, that's obvious. I can't see any momentum at all for both teams. And in terms of fatigue, both teams actually rested last night. Right, let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. Starting off with Washington Wizards, I can only see two names down here, and for Washington Wizards, apparently and unfortunately for Washington Wizards, these two players are actually they're starters, right? Bradley Beal is their best player in the roster. Daniel Gafford is actually their starting, center, starting big. And again, both are not available for this one. Bradley Beal, as per this article that I've read the other day, he would be out for the rest of the season. Yeah, those are just the kind of news and articles that I hate to see. All right, for Brooklyn Nets, Millsap is already out of the roster. Kevin Durant still out. Joe Harris still out. James Harden is out due to his hamstring. Um, Lamarcus Aldridge also out for this game, while Nick Claxton is actually questionable. So, 5 players confirmed out for Brooklyn Nets, while Claxton is tagged as questionable. So, 5, possibly 6 for Brooklyn Nets. Okay, Brooklyn Nets, I mean, for this game, the spread is minus 1.5 for the home team, Washington Wizards. It opened with minus 1.5, but as we speak, it is at minus 2.5 now. All right, minus 2.5 for Washington Wizards. Okay, what's my take on this? Well, first off, I just want to say that this is a very hard to predict game. I know if you will just base it on the record, um, easy to say. It's gonna be Washington Wizards who will win this match, and it makes a whole lot of sense, right? I mean, Brooklyn Nets, they are on a 9-game losing streak. But if you take a look at Washington Wizards, if you would really get into the details of which Washington Wizards only won twice out of their last 8 games. So again, they're not that far. They're not that different from one another. Their form is almost the same. Plus, Washington Wizards won't have Bradley Beal anymore. They don't have Gafford also. Now, a lot of people will actually say, well, Brooklyn Nets don't have Durant. They won't have Aldridge in this game, and they won't have Harris, and a whole lot of names are actually out there in in the injury list, and that's actually correct. That's fact. James Harden ain't even playing on this game too. But my point here is that Brooklyn Nets is having Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, number one, is a very good player. Number two, he is a very proud player, man. When Brooklyn Nets actually went up against Boston Celtics, and when the score went, as bad as, was it 28-2 or 26-2 in the first quarter? And it became like it became viral. Everywhere you go, they're laughing about it, and it's kind of funny at the same time, ridiculous, man. 28-2. That looks like a high school game to me. And I'm pretty sure that Kyrie Irving, along with his boys, would actually step on the gas in this game. And I know they haven't really gotten any win for the last. I mean, for their last 9 games. But yeah, I'm actually looking at this game against Washington Wizards, and I think they do have a chance to win this one because number one, Washington Wizards won't have two of their best players. Number two, Kyrie Irving will be there. I mean, I'm not sure if you could remember some of the games that Brooklyn Nets had. They almost had it. The games were very close because Kyrie Irving actually showed up. Kyrie Irving actually played well. So on this one, again, I believe that Brooklyn Nets would have a chance, but I'm gonna still take the plus. In any case, the game will be close. At least we would have some sort of safety net. My pick on this one would be Brooklyn Nets plus 2.5. I am expecting for them to at least cover the spread, if not, win it outright. Brooklyn Nets plus 2.5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.